Today's adventure is in Big Pine, California. Y'all, I'm gonna be pushing myself to the limit today, trying to make the 10-mile push up to Big Pine's glacial lakes. And y'all, disaster struck in the high elevation, the hot heat, and I almost didn't make it back down the mountain.
Yo, I'm not doing too good. I just threw up. Oh, by far the most I've ever hiked. I'm extremely demoralized.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Rolling with Bear Man. As y'all could see, I'm at a campsite here in Big Pine right now. Just woke up in the Longship. It's a bit of a mess, sorry about that. Oh look, my toilet has mountains on it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Bear Man, and me and the Longship, we go car camping and adventuring in some super cool, unique spots just like today. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button so you can join along on all our future adventures. Don't miss a thing. I'm also on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so it'd really help. Please. All right, now back to the video. Now we're pretty close to the trailhead for this hike. You just keep continuing on the road that I turned off for this campsite, and we should be there. And y'all, I am so hyped for this hike. I freaking love lake hikes, waterfall hikes, anything where you can get in the water and go swimming after you hike to it. So rewarding, feels amazing. And I just love being in that mountain alpine water. I feel like it's healing for your body, good for the hair, just like ocean water. So I am super excited to go see what lakes this hike has to offer deep in the Sierra Nevada mountain range. If you didn't know, Big Pine is on the eastern Sierra Nevada mountain range, and it's about 9:15 right now, y'all, so I'm definitely getting a bit of a late start. Didn't sleep all that well last night in the Longship, so that's why we're starting at 9:15 rather than 7:15, say. And I'm eager to get out there on that trail, but first things first, I gotta fuel up, because I know I'm gonna get hangry and low energy if I don't eat some breakfast. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I am gonna drive up to the trailhead just so we can secure parking relatively close. And then I'll probably just munch a yogurt with some granola, maybe a few berries, something quick and easy so I can get out on that hike. But without further ado, you already know, let's roll, y'all. Alright, y'all, we have arrived at the Big Pine Creek trailhead. I think that's the official name of the trail, Big Pine Creek. But as I mentioned, first we're gonna eat a little bit of breakfast. Get a little fuel in me before we get a long hike ahead of us today. And y'all, I finally got me some bear spray. Thanks to the homie for hooking it up, some bear mace. I don't even know if it's bear specific, but yeah, look, law enforcement mace. Things should be good in this pocket. Let's see how quick the draw is. All right, we're just hiking, beautiful. Oh, bear. I really hope no one saw that. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it in this bucket because that was too slow. All right, y'all. Finally. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's get up there, y'all. Here we are. Black bear habitat. Well, without further ado, let's embark. Now, when it comes to doing hikes like this alone in bear country, it's actually good to be talking. If you're with someone, obviously you could just be talking to them. But when you're alone, either, I guess, talk to yourself, or right here, I got you guys, so I can just talk to y'all. But you don't want to spook a bear. Let's say, for example, if there's one around a blind corner and you turn it too quickly, they don't hear you coming, they might get spooked and who knows. But in that case, deploy, I got my mace. But I mean, obviously, I don't want to have to mace a fellow bear. Y'all, this altitude is not a joke at all. It's been this long and I'm already huffing and puffing. But with that being said, I'm probably just gonna pick up the camera when I get to lake number 1 or at whatever break points I take along the way. Because it's hard to talk and hike up this at the same time. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at that. The mountains way up there still got snow on them. Just goes to show the temperature change and elevation. Much colder up there compared to down here where it's about 77 degrees or so. Whew. All right, let's body this hike, y'all. Look at this. Some horsies. Now that would be a lot of fun, taking a horse up one of these trails, or any trail, or just riding a horse in general. That's something I definitely want to do eventually. But with all these things you got to pay for, I'm waiting until I can start bringing a little money in from the channel to fund those type of things. So subscribe so we can do that earlier. Leave a like, it helps. Please. And there's a ton of things I got in mind. Like, for example, I saw a skydiving place on the way up here, just driving through Lone Pine. That would be sick. I mean, hey, not trying to be greedy, but one day. Slowly but surely, we're making progress. And yo, let me put you on to a little trick I learned from a Joe Rogan podcast. He had on this like breath specialist. I don't even know what he was, but the whole podcast was about nasal breathing and its benefits compared to mouth breathing. And after implementing the tech of slow nasal breaths throughout the hike or whatever workout you're on, your endurance lasts way longer. You don't get tired nearly as quickly. You're able to go for a lot longer than you usually would be able to. Obviously, it's a little difficult to do when I'm talking because my mouth's got to be open. But I recommend you try it out on your next hike or workout or anything. Just slow. I'll let you all just scope for a second as I hike up without me talking. Okay, like one of these blind corners, yo, it's probably best to be talking through these because I don't want to stumble upon one of my homie bears, spook him. But yeah, try out the nasal breathing as opposed to, I think you'll really see a difference. Oh my God. I almost just unstepped on that scorpion. What the hell? I did not know there were scorpions out here. I'm scared now. Whew. Okay, let's just not think about that. I literally was walking, and say this is the scorpion, this rock right here. I was like, oh, I like barely saw it at the last second. And honestly, it might have been dead because it didn't move at all when I got super close to it with my foot. But it's reasons like that that I would never cowboy camp, yo. That is scary. And the people that do, I have the utmost respect for. Y'all got some balls. For those that don't know, cowboy camping is just where you literally just lay down a sleeping mat on the ground with your sleeping bag and go to sleep under the stars. But I mean, you got all types of creepy crawlies, bugs, scorpions, snakes. Not for me. I don't think I will ever be doing that in my life. You could see where the stream goes down through here because of so much greenery. Like, look, there's just a strip of trees running through this mountainside. And then right here, you can actually see the stream. Just taking a little quick break right here, y'all, before I keep marching on, getting some water in me. It is hot, and this elevation is brutal, y'all. But it is all well worth it. Because it is just beautiful out here, guys. I love being surrounded by mountains. Really is very peaceful. The huge, just towering rocky mountains on every side of you. Real cool. Let's keep moving. And here we got waterfall number 1, y'all. Let's go right here. I'm not gonna go too close to the edge. Look at that. Raging waters. I bet you that water is cold, but we will find out when we get to the lake. Now, because of all the snow that we got last year, or not last year, but during winter, that waterfall is still raging. Still got plenty of water. It comes from, I mean, I'm pretty sure it comes from the snow melting at the top of the mountain, flowing all the way down, filling in these various lakes. I mean, it's not called Mammoth Lakes for no reason. There's plenty. Wow. Look how just scary that looks. That water is aggressive, y'all. Like wild rivers out here. Let's go check out down here real quick. Looks like it's a little bit calmer. God, this is so amazing, guys. Wow, so beautiful. I love it out here, y'all. I seriously just love it. To get me some B-roll up on this rock. Oh, this is freaking amazing. All right, y'all, we are deep in the brush now. I think we should be coming up on First Lake somewhat soon. Big Pine Creek Wilderness Ranger Camp. So this must be where the park rangers stay at for their shifts. I would assume they probably have like a couple week-long shift, and then just stay up here so they don't gotta hike up every time. I did bring with me a fishing pole. I brought a fishing pole with me, but I left it in the long ship because I got enough stuff to carry today. And if I were to catch a fish up here, I wouldn't bring it back all the way down. Could just release it, but I don't want to have to bring my tackle box and everything too. Gosh, guys, I am freaking exhausted and just drained. Oh my gosh, I have zero energy in me. I also kind of feel a little bit sick almost. I don't know if it's the altitude or what, but I'm gonna post up on this rock for a little bit, take a little break, see if I can feel better. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. But I don't know, guys. It's already been 4 miles. I thought the first lake was only 3 miles in. I'm exhausted. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after this break. Some horses going by. Now that would be nice. Get up on horseback. Yo, I'm not doing too good. I just threw up. Feel a little better after that, but I lost all the water I drank and a lot of my breakfast. But with that being said, I don't think I'm gonna push on any further. It would just be stupid to do so. I don't want to risk any more serious problems. I walked down here to the creek, so I think I'm just gonna post up here and sit for a little bit until I feel better enough to head back down to the longship. I feel like cold and everything too.
Not good, guys. Not good. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe just not enough electrolytes. I really don't know. I should have brought a Gatorade or something.
Gatorade.
Just not prepared. I paid the price. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a while and try to recover. All right, y'all, time for the always dreaded walk back. I'm gonna take my time, pace myself, go relatively slow, because I don't want to like pass out or anything. That would be very bad. Still not feeling that great. I know I need food in me, but I'm just not hungry. I tried to take a bite of that wafer thing. I just threw it up, so not good, guys. I'm sorry. Really wanted to show you guys this lake, but I think a big reason is because I barely slept last night too. I was just laying down here on this rock and I was falling asleep. I am exhausted, guys. And part of me wants to say, screw it, I'm feeling a little bit better right now, and just charge the rest of that hike. I think it's about a mile or mile and a half up to the lake. But the logical part of me knows that that's not a good idea. The yakage is where I draw the line. If I'm yakking, then something isn't right. So I'm gonna head back down, guys. But I promise you this, we will hit another lake hike when we're in Mammoth. And we'll go swim in a lake over there. One where I'm coming off a good night of sleep. I mean, I even reconsidered even doing this hike this morning when I woke up, just because of the such lack of sleep.
Yo, I'm so just exhausted pretty much. I'm do not have the energy for a 9-mile hike, at least right now, so.
But I decided, screw it, I'm gonna go anyway. Bad idea. So once I have more sleep, we'll go do another attempt at a lake hike in a few days. But for now, let's get back to the Longship, and then let's get to our next campsite at those hot springs. Prepare for tonight's UFC fights. That's gonna be a nice, relaxing, just chill evening. Probably do a MRE, something like that, and just enjoy the fights. Also, my mic is about to die, so probably just gonna catch you guys when we get back to the whip. See y'all at the Longship. Oh my god, guys, I can't catch a break. Just went to check the time, and my Fitbit is not on my wrist. It had fallen off earlier, but I caught it. But I guess it fell off again. What kind of freaking fitness band just be falling off your wrist? I'm so exhausted, y'all. Oh my god. Back up the mountain we go. No luck on the Fitbit, guys. I am so exhausted. This is by far the most I've ever hiked. I'm extremely demoralized, dehydrated, starving. I've only eaten that yogurt today, so I couldn't keep anything else down. I'm gonna cut it right here till we get to campsite tonight, y'all. Sorry, guys. I'm just freaking dying right now. What's good, y'all? Bearman here. I'm just editing the video, and yo, we just hit 500 subscribers. This is a huge milestone for the channel. It means we're halfway to our 1,000 subscriber goal for the end of 2024, which also means we kind of got a lot of grinding to do to get there by the end, but we can do it. But y'all, I just wanted to take the time to give you guys a shout out. Seriously, I am so grateful. Crazy to me to think that I got 500 of y'all rolling along with me on these adventures that I'm going on. As y'all know, it's my absolute dream to do YouTube full time, and once we achieve that goal, I'm gonna look back and remember you guys, the first 500 that were there rocking with me, supporting me. Cause y'all, I'll be honest, there's been times where I've thought about giving up on this whole thing, but it's you guys who keep me pushing forward, keep rolling on. I just absolutely love taking you guys on these different adventures, and I love to see that you guys enjoy them too. So let's keep pushing towards that 1,000 subscriber end of 2024 goal. Call me crazy, but I think we can still get it. Let's roll.
All right, y'all, I just took the turn off the 395 towards our campsite. Feeling a lot better after eating. I'm still pretty exhausted, so excited to just post up in the back of the Longship and watch these fights. But we're going to the hot spring spot, which is actually the first spot that we went to last Mammoth series. So go check it out again. But just look how beautiful it is, guys. Oh my gosh. If you skip through that time lapse, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it, because that drive is beautiful, guys. You got the mountains on either side of you, lakes that you pass by, you go through different hills, different biomes, forest, beautiful trees, and the sunset right now, oh, glaring down in the valley. Seriously, it like takes your breath away. I love it. Go check it out if you skip through it. All right, it does look like there's someone at the Primo spot, but that's okay. I mean, they are just a Prius. I wonder if they're staying. I could just post up down there, but I do want to find a more secluded spot.
And y'all, I just want to make sure y'all are absorbing the surrounding landscape. Just look how beautiful it is out here. Oh my gosh, and this is all free camping. It really does just seem too good to be true. I mean, you don't gotta pay anything to stay here.
All right, y'all, I am very, very pleased with this. Sierra Nevadas might be my favorite place in the world, y'all. I love it out here so much. I mean, how can you not? Look how amazing this is. Mountains. Seriously, gives me such a nice feeling inside. Very special place. Almost makes me like emotional. The beauty, it's too beautiful, y'all. I can't handle it. But before the sun goes down behind those mountains, let's get the drone in the air, and we're about to get some insane shots. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go. All right, let's go. We got about, oh, can't check my watch anymore because I freaking lost it. What time is it? Okay, I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 7:45, but let it charge a little bit more. Probably got about 30 minutes before that sun goes down behind that hill. All right, y'all, to the skies we go.
Nah, you just see that drone edit? That's some nasty work.
That is so much fun, y'all. So beautiful. Got some killer shots. It said there was like some warning for the area, so I didn't want to go too far with it. But it would be so cool to take it like all the way over there. I don't know, maybe I will tomorrow. Probably not though. But just look at that, the sun setting over these mountains. They're so mountainous. Beautiful. Just love it so much out here, guys. Anyways, I'm just trying to load up the fight on my legally purchased stream here. As always, it isn't loading. You know, one thing I was worried about was the heat, but it is so much cooler here. It's like 65 degrees here compared to 90 degrees in Bishop and Big Pine, wherever we were. So I am extremely grateful for that. And why? Because of the elevation. It's a lot higher, so it's a lot cooler. For you dumb motherfuckers that don't know, nah, I'm playing, I love you. Yeah, we just got the fights going. Beautiful view, enjoying it outside. It's chilly enough to be wearing this fleece too. But anyways, y'all, I'm just gonna watch the fights and enjoy. I will catch you guys when we bunker down in the longship. Oh, rough day, but a very good end to it. Barely slept again. Not done, but look at this view real quick. That's not bad. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video, y'all. Again, I apologize for not making it to those lakes yesterday. I just freaking got destroyed, guys. The altitude, the heat, the no sleep, combination of those three just murked me. Seriously, was like feeling really terrible. But we're still gonna be hitting some other lakes this trip, so don't worry. If you haven't already, go check out the first video of our road trip from HB up here to Mammoth Lakes. I guess we stopped at Big Pine, but go check it out if you haven't already. And please, y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, join the adventures, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, drop a like, leave a comment. Love reading your guys' comments always. Please. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of y'all for watching. I will see you guys on the next adventure. Peace, y'all.